Good afternoon, everybody. We are really pleased to come to London today. Few words about this, about the beginning of this research. My first research interest is really, I will say, related to the exclusion of consumers from the market. So I have started to work on, I will say, sustainable consumers. I was interested to work on ethical consumers, then on ethnicity, so how immigrants are connected to the market. And when I was working on immigrants and on acculturation, I had a grant, and I was really lucky to be able to hire Hélène as a research assistant at this time. And Hélène, she has a political science background, so while we were working on migration project, we were discussing a lot about this political situation in France and how the... Sorry? Oh, I forget my... Yeah. Sorry. She's everything for me, you see. And so we were discussing about how political discourses, but not only political discourses, also media discourses are creating some stigma on the market. And especially we were really interested about the social division in the French society. So at this time we discovered the topic of poverty together. And she has decided to continue and do a PhD with me on this topic. Just to illustrate the situation at this time, I don't know if, sorry, Marie, can you see the image?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I have it on my screen, yeah.
You probably recognize the guy who is on the left. Sarkozy. So at this time, Sarkozy was the president, and he was talking about a lot about the economic situation, about the social situation in the welfare society, and we really like this image. Well, here he is supposed to talk a working poor, and he says, "Oh, you are living with 900 euros a month. To me, it is not poverty." It's, yeah, I say it is a lack of ambition. So it was quite, how to say, interesting to see how people, the perception of poor people in the French society at this time. So this is how we started to work on this project 4 years ago. And here today we want to share with you maybe our first findings about this project, which is more related to the consumption experiences of poor people. And we would like to work to use two different perspectives in marketing literature, which is bottom of pyramids and transformative consumer research. Try to understand what we can learn from both of these perspectives. Then we will discuss with you some implications for future research. Yeah, let's begin maybe. Okay, so as I told you, if I wanted to come here because to this presentation is mostly based on Hélène's PhD thesis. Which is on consumption experiences of poor people. But at this presentation, we will really focus on our first data that we have collected 4 years ago. I don't know if I forget something. I think we are fine. And we will try to use bottom of pyramid and transformative consumer research in a, I hope, critical way to understand how poor people position themselves in our consuming society, and what are their consumption experiences in their everyday life.